Hello. It's good to see you. Today we're going to be taking a look at all of my coats and jackets. And I knew I had a lot. I didn't realize just how many I had until I started going through and looking at them. I have way too many coats. I have way too many jackets. So today we're going to be looking at each one, and then I'm going to tell you whether I'm going to keep it or not. Some of them I'm going to donate, some of them I'm going to give away, but I have to pare down my collection because it is seriously bad. I'm running out of room for my coats. First, we're going to take a look at the main part of my collection, which is downstairs in the coat closet. So let's go take a look at that. Here you can see my downstairs coat closet. They're all neatly squashed in here. And some of these over on the side are ones I don't wear as much. But this is most of my coats and jackets, all kind of mushed in here together. You can see it's very tight. We really have to do something about this. They're more tucked back here in this little part here, but it's very tight. But that's not all of them. I have a few more in there's sort of like a back part of my younger son's closet. I have some more back there, and it's so deep back there that you can't really see them all. But we're going to take a little peek back into that little corner of the closet. And this is my younger son's closet. Now back here in this, see, it goes way back. And I even have more coats and jackets stuck back here. It's very dark though, you can't really see them very well. But way back there we have more. So that's where these coats and jackets have been stored for quite a while. Now, the coats and jackets that I currently have, a lot of them have survived a lot of cullings, you know, a lot of rounds of donations and giveaways and stuff like that. But it's time to get really serious about it. I realize that I don't wear most of these coats and jackets and probably won't, so they're not really doing anybody any good by just languishing in my closet. So I want to send them on to people who could actually use them, so I'm going to be giving them away or donating them. There's a women's shelter here that I'm going to give some to, as well as some of my kids' coats and jackets that they don't wear. They're nice, they're perfectly fine, but they're just taking up space, and I would like for someone else who could use them to have them. So yeah, but we're going to look through them. Now I will tell you, I love all of them. I do. I love all of my coats and jackets. It's not that I don't like them. It's just that, you know, I have to get real about my collection and I need to shrink it down a little bit. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of these coats and jackets. Okay, there are a lot. We're just going to start with two that are kind of similar. The main difference though is one kind of has like a checked pattern to it, and the other one is just solid. So this is the first one, and it kind of has a houndstooth check pattern to it. This is a wool coat from Worthington. Now personally, I love this coat. It has, you can't really see it, but it kind of has a little bit of a swing to it when you wear it, and it makes me feel sassy. I'm going to try this one on for you. I'm not going to try them all on because if I did, we would be here all day. But this one is just so cute. It fits really well. I got this one at Goodwill for $10. It's just a 3/4 length. It doesn't come all the way down to my knees, but it has a nice fit to it. It has cute little side pockets. It has this really pretty gray and pink pinstripe lining in it. And it's just really cute. So I'm trying to decide between this and the solid one, which is sort of similar. Right now I'm kind of leaning towards this one. I'm thinking about keeping this one. Now I have not worn it yet this season, but I probably will. So this Worthington coat is the first one. The second one, actually this one I guess is more of a pea coat style. It is also wool. It's from La Nouvelle Renaissance. And it is sort of a pea coat style. This one is it's a bit bigger on me. It's a little bit too big. It has this nice little feature back here, this little decorative bit back here. And this is a nice warm coat. It has this purple piping right here, and then the lining is just plain. It's like black nylon lining. Since I tried on that one, I have to try this one on too. Now, well, it's a little loose. It's not too bad. I guess it's not really any looser than the houndstooth check one. But honestly, the sleeves are okay. They're not too bad. But honestly, I don't really feel like I need both of them. I feel like it's you know, it's just too much. I don't need both of them. It's like just a plain black wool pea coat. It's very comfortable. It's very warm. I also paid $10 for this one at Goodwill. This one I haven't had very long. I think I bought this one maybe back last summer. That's one of my little tips that I give people about thrift shopping. Shop off season. So like right now is a good time to look at summertime stuff because most people are not really looking at that. So you get first pick of a lot of that stuff so it doesn't get picked over as quickly because right now everybody's looking at coats and sweaters and things like that. And in the summertime is when I buy stuff like this because nobody's looking at that and you can get great stuff really cheap. So this one also has pockets. It has little pockets right here, little side pockets. It's very cute. And again, you know, like I said, I love all of these. It's not that I don't like them. It's just that my coat collection has gotten out of hand and I need to kind of pare it down a little bit. So while I love this one, I think I'm just going to stick with the houndstooth check one and find a new home for this one. But it is really cute. It has these black enameled buttons with silver trim on them. They're really pretty. It's a very nice, well-made coat. It's really nice. And now we're going to get into a couple of jackets. Here's the first one. I love the color. It has this beautiful burgundy color, these oversized buttons. So again, this jacket is made in kind of a pea coat style. It's from American Eagle Outfitters. And again, it has this little bit back here, so it's like it's slightly gathered in the waist a little bit. And you have this slit here. And it even has these oversized buttons on the cuff. They're really nice. The lining of this jacket is a cotton blend with pink and green stripes. And the rest of it is a light pink to kind of complement the burgundy here. And yes, it is very cute. But I have to admit, I have not worn this jacket in probably 2 or 3 years. This was another Goodwill find. I might have paid $5 for it. And it is really cute. It's very pretty. It's very soft too. This is a nice blend of cotton. It's like velvet. It's really soft. It's so nice. It's quite spiffy. You even have a little hook here where you can fasten it up here at the top if you want. Yes, it's really nice. But I think I'm going to have to let this one go. Again, simply because I haven't worn it. I don't anticipate, I don't imagine I will wear this again anytime soon because I've found other jackets and coats that I just, if I'm being honest, I just like them better. And when I reach in the closet, that's the first thing I grab, not this. So this is gonna go. Here we have another jacket. Now this is a solid black quilted jacket. This is from Izod Outerwear, and this is one that I wore a lot a couple of years ago because it's not very thick or bulky, but it's really, really warm. It has this down alternative lining in it, sort of in the quilting. It has this down alternative in it, and it is lined with fleece. It's lined with black fleece, which makes it really soft, and it has two side pockets, and the back is just the quilting again. However, and it's a bit longer than some are just waist length. This one actually comes down a little bit further, which is nice. So I did wear it a lot, but I don't really wear it anymore. So I'm going to let this one go. So that we have already eliminated 3 from my collection, which is fantastic. So let's see what else we have. Now this next one is a perennial favorite. I've had this coat for several years. Every time I wear it, people compliment it, and it just suits me. To me, it has like this hippie 70s vibe to it, and I really like it. I find it to be especially groovy. It's this one. Now this is like faux suede, and it has this beautiful embroidery all the way down, and then it goes all the way around the back too. And you have this faux fur lining on the cuffs all the way around the bottom, and you have this fabulous faux fur collar up here. This is from Learsi, Learsi. Found it at Goodwill. I think I paid about $10 for it. I love this coat. Oh, I love this coat. I'm definitely not getting rid of this one. It has a dark brown plush lining to it, and it is so warm. It is perfect for those cold winter days. And I actually do wear this one fairly often. Now this one, as you can see, it does not have buttons. It has little hook and eye closures that you just clip together like this. And it looks extra cute with a scarf that you put on, and you kind of just thread it down through here. It's really cute. I always feel quite regal in this coat, but I have one that's even more so that I'm going to show you in a little bit. So yes, I will definitely be keeping this coat. The fur is a little bit messed up on this here. I tried to kind of brush it out a little bit. I probably need to do it again, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. So it's not really bulky. It looks like suede, but it's not. This is just fabric. This is just a velvety fabric, and then you have that lovely dark brown plush lining under it. It is so toasty and so warm. It's fabulous. Yes, so this coat is not going anywhere. I already knew that, but I wanted to show it to you anyway. So yeah, this is one of my favorite Goodwill finds, this coat. I love it. This is also a Goodwill find. This is a Wilson's leather coat. It says that it is handcrafted. I don't know about that, but this is a little bit of a longer jacket. It's not really made for super cold weather, but I really like it, and I'm not getting rid of this one either. Look at the lining in this thing. Now, I love paisley. Paisley is my favorite. It has this beautiful beige paisley lining. It's a nylon lining, and there's even a tiny little interior pocket in there. But I love that paisley lining. And it also comes with a belt. It has belt loops right there and side pockets. Yes, I love this jacket. I really only ever wear it in the fall. It seems like it's in the fall when it just starts to get a little bit chilly. That's when I wear this. It's really too cold for it now, but it looks really good with a pair of jeans and some boots. Yeah, I can't get rid of that one. Oh my goodness, this one. Oh, I've had this one forever. This is a leather jacket from J. Crew. And it buttons, which I was not really fond of, you know, the buttons on it because they were really hard to button, so I just never buttoned it. It has little pockets here. And it has a black nylon lining in it. I got this at Goodwill for $20 many years ago. It does have an interior pocket on this side over here. And it has a little bit of blue paint on it. You can't really see it, but there are little spots of blue paint. It was like that when I bought it, but you don't really see it when you're wearing it. And it is super nice, and I really like it. And I used to wear it all the time, but I don't really wear it anymore. So as nice as it is, I'm still going to let it go. Because I figure the way I look at it is, why have really nice stuff like this just sitting in a closet doing nothing when somebody out there might really like to have this? So we're going to let it go to a new home. So that one is going to go. And then this one, I'll be honest with you, I totally forgot this one. This is from Liz Claiborne. It is a sort of a puffy coat. I forgot I even had this. This was in the very back of my younger son's closet. I forgot about it. It has a hood on the back that you can detach. This coat has a very nice plush lining. It's kind of like a fleece lining to it. It's a nylon coat. I don't know if I ever even wore this. I got it at a thrift store, I'm sure, but I don't think I ever even wore it. I think I just stuck it in the closet and forgot about it. So it was in the very back of the closet where I can't really see everything back there, and I just forgot about it. So I figure if I've forgotten about it and I haven't needed it before now, I think it can pretty safely go. So this one is going to go. So that makes two more that can go. This is a vintage wool jacket. This is a genuine mink collar. This was made by French Room, Ellis Stone, Greensboro. This was it was a shop. I think it was in downtown Greensboro many years ago. This was probably made back in the 50s, 40s or 50s. I'm not really sure, but it is genuine vintage. I found this in a thrift store. It was like $5 I paid for this. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. I bought it and I brought it home. And I didn't really want to wear it, but I didn't know what to do with it. So what happened was I ended up putting it in the back of my son's closet, and like the other coat, I forgot all about it. So I'm really glad I discovered it. I think I'm actually going to list this on eBay. Yeah, because I won't wear it. And I think I'm going to list this one on eBay for sale. I saw there was some other French Room stuff on there, but it looks like this one was made specifically for Greensboro or made in Greensboro. I don't know, but it has Greensboro on the tag, which is really cool. But yes, it's a black, feels like it might be a wool blend jacket. I don't know the size. I bought it because it stood out right away. I saw it hanging up with a bunch of other jackets. I still remember this. And I saw this collar. And my first thought was, if that's fake, that's the best fake fur I've ever seen. But it's actually not. It's real. That's mink. So I think that's what I'm going to do with that one. I believe that was my original intent, was to sell it on eBay. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that, but I was kind of thinking I would. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And then I have this one. This isn't really a jacket, but this denim is thick enough that I can't really call it a shirt. So I hung it up with all of my jackets and coats. This is a vintage Wrangler jacket. This is probably from the 70s, I would say. It has little mother of pearl snaps all the way down, and it's this is a great thing to wear outside in the fall when I'm doing yard work, and that's typically when I will wear this. I'll wear it over a t-shirt or something, you know, just for a little bit of extra warmth. It has 2 pockets on it, and they also have the little mother of pearl snaps, just like the ones that go down this way. It is not lined, but I just think it has a lot of character to it. I really like it. I like the color too. So I'm going to keep this because it is actually, it's useful. I do wear it. And sometimes I wear it when I'm just out running errands and it's a little chilly, but not really. So I do wear this. And it looks really cute with some black leggings and some little Converse shoes or something. I have this pair of pink plaid Converse shoes that look really good with this. So yes, I will be keeping that one. That one's staying with me. And this next one is another one I forgot about. This is a black plush jacket from Mountain Hardwear, and it has a black plush fuzzy lining in it. I had totally forgotten about this. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. Now, I love stuff like this when I'm going to work out. I like to dress in layers, especially if we're outside. And something like this would be perfect. This is just perfect. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. Yeah, I really like it. It has a zippered pocket here. And it zips all the way down the front. So, yeah, I had forgotten this. But I'm definitely keeping that one. This was another one that there were so many coats back there in my son's closet I'd forgotten about, and this was another one. Now this one is really nice. It has an interesting plaid to it. It is gray and white with a yellow stripe running through it. And it is a wool coat or a wool blend. It is lined in gray. This is a gray cotton blend fabric that lines it, and it zips up, and then it has these little toggles or whatever, these little clasps here in addition to the snaps if you would rather do something like that. 2 little front pockets. Oh, and it has a hood too. And the hood cannot be detached. It is fixed. It's a little Old Navy jacket. I couldn't tell you the last time I wore it. I have worn it. I did wear it. But it's probably been at least 2 years since I last wore this. And as nice as it is, I don't believe I will be keeping this one. So this one is going to go. This is my other black leather jacket. Look at this lining. Oh, it is shiny pink. It is really spectacular. This is from Isaac Mizrahi Live. I got this one at Goodwill. I think pretty much everything I've shown you came from Goodwill. This one came from Goodwill too. And since it is leather, it was probably $20. Most of their leather jackets are $20. Even the full-length leather coats, those are usually $20 as well. Anything leather, it's usually $20. It has this nice kind of like a butterfly collar on it. My favorite part is this lining. I want to wear it inside out because I love this. I love this pink satin lining. It's beautiful. It has 2 pockets here. You have one down here with a button over it. And you have these little panels here that are buttoned down, and it zips up. But it also has little snaps. So you can snap this after you zip it, or you could just snap it up, either way. Look at that. I could look at this lining all day. But have to get serious. I have to get real. I never wear this coat. I don't wear it. I'm being honest, I don't wear it. So again, I would rather it go on to someone who might actually wear it. So I'm going to send this one on. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let that one go. Okay, for the next one, this is a longer one. This is a C-A-B-I. I don't know if that's pronounced Cabi. It's a velvet jacket, and it has the most exquisite lining. It is black with a gold pattern. This is black satin, the beautiful gold pattern to it. I love it. It is so pretty. And the outside too. It has beautiful, beautiful embroidery on it. This is black velvet, and you also have oversized black velvet covered buttons that go down this jacket like this. We have these nice little collars here. And it even has embroidery all along the sleeves that matches the lining of the jacket. It is truly beautiful. I think I paid $10 for it at Goodwill. And we have embroidery on the back. Look at that. Wow. It's stunning. It's just stunning. I love it. But again, this is another jacket that I bought several years ago. I wore it maybe once or twice, and I haven't worn it in a long time. And so I'm going to probably put this one on eBay. I'm thinking about selling this one. It is really pretty, and I love it, but if I don't wear it, it needs to go. That's my rule. So I have room for other stuff. Okay. So that one's probably going to go on eBay. Now this next coat actually has some sentimental value to it, but I'm going to let it go anyway. This one. This long black wool blend coat. This is a full-length coat. I got this at a yard sale for $2. It was covered in lint. It did not look good, but with a lint brush and a sweater shaver and a lot of work, I made it look really good for $2. There was a bit of a hole in the lining, but I also fixed that. This is from Ashley Scott. And this is probably a coat from the 90s, just based on the pattern on the lining here. It has a little fleur-de-lis on the pattern and red and blue stripes. And it's black nylon. I bought this coat back when my kids were small and I couldn't really afford anything, and I was very happy to find this coat because I wanted something warm, that it was a really good coat. So to get this one for only $2 was a great deal. And then I just took it home and used my lint brush and a sweater shaver and made it look much better. It has little side pockets here. And while it was a wonderful coat for me for a number of years, this was like my main winter coat for a very long time. I don't wear it anymore, and I'm going to let it go on to somebody else. So I'm looking at it. It looks like I need to go over it with a lint brush again to get some cat hair off of it, but I will definitely do that. But I love it. I do. This was a wonderful coat for me, and during a period of time when I couldn't really afford anything, so this was wonderful. This was a great coat, and it still is. It has a little false belt in the back, and yes, it's lovely. This is from Ashley Scott, and it's really nice, but I'm going to run a lint brush over it again, and then I'm going to let it go. This was my first North Face jacket. I found this one in a little church thrift store for $5, and it was an amazing find. This was probably 6 or 7 years ago, and it has just a black fleece lining to it. It's a very nice jacket. It's mostly just fleece. It has this, it's like a nylon material up here. And I did wear this for a couple of years, mainly in the fall because it's not really good for really cold weather. But I haven't worn it in a long time. So I'm okay with letting this one go because I have that Mountain Hardwear jacket, which is basically the same, and I have some other ones that are very similar, so I don't need this one. So I'm going to donate that one. Now this one is tough. This is an American Eagle wool pea coat in navy blue. It has this really pretty blue plush with sort of a fleece lining to it. It is so nice and so warm, and this is another one I got at Goodwill for maybe $10, maybe not even that much. It was like brand new when I bought it. I don't think it had ever even been worn. It didn't look like it. And I did wear this one quite a lot for a couple of years, but I don't wear it anymore, so I think I'll have to let this one go as well. I think I need to run a lint brush over that one too before I let it go. But yeah, it's a nice coat. It's really nice. And I hope someone else really enjoys it. Now here's another one that has that lovely faux fur on it. This is a very thin jacket from Black Rivet. I'm not familiar with that company. It's a really pretty, kind of a taupe color. And it comes with a faux leather belt that attaches here. And it has stripes of imitation leather on it. It's not really lined. You can see the seams and stuff in it. But it is quite spiffy. Look at the sleeves on this jacket. You can open them up like this. And you're going to have this lovely cuff with this faux fur on the sleeves like that. When it's rolled down, it looks like this. But you can roll it out, make your little cuff, and you have this pretty little fur that matches the collar right down at the sleeves, at the wrists. So, again, this is another one that is very cool. But I never wear it. I never wear this jacket, so I'm going to let this one go. It's nice. It is nice, and it's hard. I mean, it's hard, but you know, sometimes when you get to a point where you can't even move the hangers in the closet anymore because there's so much, you have to admit it's time to do something. So I think we made great progress so far. Okay, now we're gonna start looking at the coats that I wear more frequently. These coats come from basically the middle of the coat closet downstairs. And all the coats in the middle are the ones that I pick the most, so they kind of stay in the middle. And out to the sides are the ones that I don't wear so much. But these coats all came from the middle. Now this poor coat has been through so much. It actually needs to be washed. It's a little dirty. This is from Billabong. This is my wool blend jacket. Really the only time I ever wear this is when I'm outside doing any kind of work in the yard. I wear this if it's chilly out. This is really all I ever wear out there, but I love it because it's warm and comfortable, and it has great pockets. It has these great big pockets. But it has a hood that goes with it. It is on here. You can zip this off. On the back you can see that we have this nice wool blend back here in brown that matches the brown on the jacket. It zips up, and it has a quilted dark brown nylon lining on the inside. This came from Goodwill. It was probably $7.50 to $10, somewhere in that range. If you get a waistcoat, one that's shorter, those are typically about $5.99. The ones that are mid-length are around $7.50 or so. And then the longer coats can be $10 to $20. Of course, if it's made of leather, it's going to be $20, regardless of the length. But this one is not leather, it's just fabric. I love the brown, the dark brown in this coat. It's so comforting, but yeah, I think I need to take this to the cleaners because it's not supposed to be quite that dark down here, but I wore it. I was out using the leaf blower with the vacuum feature to get leaves up, and it blows a lot of dust out, and I think it's very dusty from that. So I'm going to keep it, but it needs to be cleaned, so I'm going to keep it out of the closet for now and take it and get it cleaned before I put it back in there. Now this next one was my most recent acquisition, and I love it. It's a dark purple. It's from Centigrade Outerwear, and I had a coat almost identical to this when I was in like 8th grade, and I loved it so much. It was the same color, and it was kind of puffy like this. I loved that coat. This coat zips up, but it also has buttons on it, and it has this puffy collar that is just so extra, and it's so luxurious. I love that. I feel so fancy when I wear this coat. I have to try this one on for you. The lining is the same dark purple, and it's nylon, and there's even an interior zippered pocket on this coat. And it's super warm. You can see how thick it is. I love this puffy collar on it. I got this at Goodwill for $10. It is a little puffy, but it's so cute. This collar is just the best. I love it. It's a little noisy. I still like it. This coat is not going anywhere. I really like this one. I've had it on for less than a minute, and I'm already warmer. It has some down alternative in it, so it's like goose down, but not goose down. It's very warm and squishy. So I'm definitely keeping this one. Look at that. Look at that collar. I love it. I have way too much fun with my coats. Oh, this next one I got recently as well. This was brand new. It still had the tags on it. It is an Abercrombie & Fitch stretch lightweight packable puffer, and it comes with a little bag that you can roll it up and put it in. It's just a little, it's sort of an ivory color. It's not white, it's like an off-white. And this hood is removable. You can zip it off. And this, I don't think it was $10. I think it was like $7.50. It has a nice zipper on it here. The lining is basically the same as the exterior part, but it's slightly fitted a little bit, and it looks so cute. Mainly I wear this when I'm going to an exercise class. I wear this over whatever I'm going to work out in, and it's just perfect. So, and if I'm working out outside, I can leave it on for a little bit if I need to. It is puffy, as you can see, but it's not as puffy as that purple one. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping that one. I like that one. That's the only coat I have that's a lighter color like that. Most of them are darker. This one I just wore today. I love this one. It is a bit longer, as you can see. It's also puffy. It was made by London Fog, and it has this hood that can be removed. It has a zipper on it. It has this beautiful faux fur on the hood. It's very warm. And the pad, the quilting on it changes directions. It goes this way down here, and then you have a V shape up here. But yes, this one is so nice. I will wear this one for you too. think this one was $10 at Goodwill. I spare no expense. See, the sleeves have these ribbed sleeves right here that are built into the puffy part. So this is my lovely London fog coat. It makes me very happy. Yeah, I had this one on earlier today. This is the one, typically I grab this one if I'm just running out this time of year, especially because it's chilly. So this is typically the one I grab right here, unless I'm going to a workout or something. Then I don't wear this one. I'll wear like that ivory colored thing, or one of the other ones I'll show you in a moment. But yes, this one is not going anywhere. I dearly love this coat. Yes, this is fabulous. This is currently, I'd say this is currently my favorite coat and the one that I use the most. So it definitely stays. Okay. Now this coat is even longer than the one that I wear a lot. This is another one I do wear. This is a dark brown North Face 600 coat. It has goose down in it, I believe. This was one of my favorite Goodwill finds. I got this coat at Goodwill for $20. I think I got it last year and I've worn it quite a bit. This has a nice detachable hood on it here. And it has little side pockets right here. And I'm definitely keeping this one. It is so warm. It's so warm that you really can only wear it when it's really cold, because if you try to wear it on a slightly warm day, you'll have a heat stroke probably, because it's very, very warm. But yeah, that one is definitely staying. I don't even have to think about it. This next one, this is a faux leather jacket, and it's really cool. It has some neat stitching to it, and it's a really pretty dark brown. It has a quilted black nylon lining to it. It's from Trademark. It's from Red Camel. It's a Red Camel jacket. I think it's actually a men's jacket. But I saw this in Goodwill one day and I didn't get it, and I kept thinking about it, and I went back the next day and got it. But I don't ever really wear it. So, I mean, as nice as it is, I think I'm going to have to let this one go, because this is another one that I just don't wear it. So I don't think I need to keep that one. So I'm going to let that one go. Now this jacket here, this is the only jacket I have that I actually bought new. I bought this one new. This is a North Face quilted jacket. It is so warm, but it's very thin. The material is very thin, but it is super warm. It does have a hood on it that is fixed, so you cannot remove the hood. I wear this a lot when it's just a little cool. I wear it to workouts. I wear it just running errands around town or whatever. It just zips down the front, and it has a black nylon lining to it. And I'm definitely not getting rid of this one, because I paid more for this one than 4 or 5 of the others put together. At least. Probably more. I think it was like $100, but I really wanted it. I kept looking at it online, and I finally got it. It has a zippered little pocket on the inside. That's probably the most I've spent for a coat in many, many, many years. The only other time I spent that much for a coat was when I was in high school. So that was over 30 years ago. And there was this black suede jacket at a store in the mall that I really wanted, and I had to put it on layaway and make payments on it. And it was, I remember it was like $85, which this would have been back in the late 80s. That was a lot. I mean, it's still a lot. But I had to really work and save up for that. I worked in a grocery store, and I made $3.20 an hour, and I saved up my money and I made payments on it until I got it out of layaway. But since then, that's probably the most I have spent for a coat. Yeah, but I really love it. It's so versatile, and it doesn't take up a lot of room in the closet either. So it's definitely not going anywhere. It is staying with me. Now this one, I think, as far as being popular, this is probably my most popular coat. This is like the people's favorite right here. Is this beauty right here. I love this coat so much. When it comes to feeling extra sassy, this coat is perfect. I love this coat. This is a baby fat coat, and it has this gold embroidery on the back. And look at this faux fur collar. It is lined with beige plush. It's beautiful. The faux fur comes all the way down. All the way down. I am in love with this coat. I got this coat at Goodwill for $20. $20. It has oversized gold baby fat buttons on it all the way down, and it has side pockets and these little gathered little belts here. The little pieces that attach with their own little buttons. And of course I'm going to try it on. The only thing about this coat though is you have to wait until it's really cold to wear it, because it is so warm. You will die if you wear it when it's not really, really cold. Yes, I love this coat. I love this coat. Is going nowhere. This coat is going nowhere, except right back in my closet. This is it comes down almost to my knees, so it's like basically a knee-length coat. And just like the other one that had the embroidery and the faux fur, every time I wear it, I get compliments. Oh, I love your coat. Yes. Sometimes you can find these on eBay, but this one will never go on eBay. Over my dead body, it will go on eBay. It has the most delicious pattern. Look, it has the little baby fat cat here and there and little swirls. Isn't it fabulous? Yes, I love this coat. I will never part with this coat. I'm going to be buried in this coat. Yes, I feel really nice and happy in this coat. I just want to leave it on, but then I would get hot. So, let me take it off. So this coat is absolutely not going anywhere. It's big, it's bulky, it's fabulous. So yes, this is my baby fat coat, and I love it. I still remember the day I spotted this in Goodwill. I spotted it across the room, like the love of your life. I just made a beeline over to that coat, and it was instantly mine. I snatched it up. Okay. I have two more. This is another North Face jacket that I found at Goodwill. I think it was $6. This one is a little bit fancier than the black one that I had. This one has a gray plush lining to it. I actually really love this, and I do wear it. It is surprisingly warm. So it's kind of a, I don't know what you really call this color. It's not really brown or gray. I'm not really sure what this color is. But yeah, I really like it. I'm going to keep this. It's so soft. Sometimes in the mornings when I'm working, I'm doing my day job downstairs, if it's a little chilly, I'll just slip this on and it keeps me nice and cozy. It has little side pockets to it that zip up, and a zipper that comes down here. The trim is in a light blue, as is the embroidery there. And it has, there's the zipper down there that also has a light blue elastic on it. I thought it had elastic along the bottom, but it actually does not. But yes, I'm keeping this one because I like it, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. And here's the last one. I kind of went back and forth on this one. This is from Free Country, and it's got that sort of a slick feel to it. I went back and forth on it, but ultimately I think I'm going to keep it. It zips up. It has side pockets that also have zippers on them, and it has that same nice red. It has that same plush lining as the North Face jacket, but it's red. And I bought this not too long ago. I have not worn it yet. I don't think, well, I might have worn it once, but I think I'm going to keep it. I don't know why, but I feel like a meteorologist. I feel like I'm out on scene doing weather for the news in this jacket for some reason. But I like it. I like it. It has a hood on it. And oh, also, there's Velcro down here at the sleeves, down at the wrists. If you want to cinch it up a little bit, you can actually open it up and cinch it up. But I want to keep this mainly because I don't have another jacket this color. Most of my jackets are like dark brown or black. I would like to keep one that's just a little different looking. It's actually surprisingly warm. I've just put it on and I already feel, I can tell like I'm a little warmer. So yeah, I like the red plush lining. It's really cool. Oh, and there's a little pocket here too. There's a nice pocket right there. And there's a nice pocket right there too. So at first I was thinking I would go ahead and get rid of it, but I think I'm going to keep it, at least for now. I'm going to hang on to it and see if I wear it. It has gray trim on it up here and along the inside of the zipper. So yeah, I think I'm going to hang on to that one for now. And that is a look at my coat and jacket collection. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed getting to see all of these coats and jackets. It's a lot, but I think we've pared down the collection quite a bit. And I think it's going to be, there's going to be a lot more room in the closet, especially the one downstairs now. That's going to be a lot better. My kids could actually put a coat or two in there. That'd be cool. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon.